Dragnet, The Kingdom Files, Episode 2, Case File, Lust. This is the city. Bright screens in dark rooms, hidden habits, secret searches. Millions of people connected to the internet and disconnected from purity. My name is Jesus of Nazareth. I work these streets. When sin hides in the shadows, I bring it into the light. Tonight's case file is called Lust. It rarely shows up wearing its real name. It calls itself curiosity, stress relief, entertainment. But behind the disguise, it leaves a trail of broken marriages, damaged souls, and restless hearts. The modern world sells lust like it's harmless. A quick scroll, a private screen. No one gets hurt. But that's not how this case works. Lust always leaves fingerprints. It rewires the mind. It trains the heart to chase what was never meant to be possessed. It turns people into objects and love into consumption. Most people think lust begins with behavior. It doesn't. It begins with the eyes and the imagination. You don't have to touch something to let it control you. You only have to stare long enough. You have heard it said, "Do not commit adultery." But I tell you this, anyone who looks at another person with lustful intent has already committed adultery in the heart. That's where this crime actually happens. The heart is the crime scene, and the mind is where the evidence builds. Now here's what the world gets wrong. The solution is not shame. Shame hides sin. Truth exposes it. Freedom begins when darkness is brought into the light. If your eye causes you to stumble, remove it. That doesn't mean violence, it means radical action. Cut off the source. Delete the trigger. Block the doorway. Remove what feeds the addiction, because whatever you keep feeding will keep growing. But the opposite is also true. What you starve dies. Purity isn't built by accident, it's built by discipline. Guard your eyes, guard your thoughts, guard your heart. Because what enters the heart eventually directs the life. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Notice something important about this promise. It doesn't say the perfect in heart, it says the pure. Purity is not about never falling. It's about choosing the light every time you stand back up. The world says lust is freedom, but lust is a prison that convinces you the door is locked. The truth is, the door was opened a long time ago. Freedom begins with repentance, not guilt. Repentance, turning away from the darkness and walking toward the light. In this city, temptation works overtime, but grace does too. Case file, lust. Status, under investigation. But the verdict is already written. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Case closed.